Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today starts day one of Three Rivers Challenge. It's a homesteading challenge that Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead has been doing for years. I think this is my third year of doing it. It's really pretty much a no spend, very low spend January, February. She does it for 2 months and I'm going to do it for 2 months. I was originally, if you watched my videos earlier, in the last couple weeks, I was gonna do, and I kept calling it the wrong name. My bad. I kept calling it Every Bit Counts Challenge because Jessica does that challenge also during the year, and it's not that one. This is no. So anyway, this is the Three Rivers Challenge, and so I was only gonna do it for a month and play it out and see how it goes, but I think I have enough food for 2 months. I think I'm good. So what it is it challenges you not to go to the grocery stores. It's not necessarily where you go and stock up on a whole bunch of stuff beforehand and then do the challenge. But if that's what you want to do, that's you do you. But really, it challenges you to use the stuff that's already in your pantry, in your freezer, in your refrigerator, stuff you have preserved in some way, shape, or form, to use it. Use it, rotate it, move it up. Otherwise, we get in that rut of, I'm just going to run to the store and get it. Well, you also have it downstairs. Perfect example. Hold on. This is what happens when you don't know what is in your pantry. I'm ashamed of myself for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Salts. Iodized salt. Iodized. Not idolized. Iodized salt. 4 of them I found in my cupboard. And because it's in the cupboard that's in the kitchen on the very top shelf that I can't ever reach unless I climb on a stool. And I pulled one out like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to put that downstairs so I know where it's at. And then I'm digging and I'm like, okay, found a second one. And I keep digging, find a third, and then a fourth. And they are, this one's totally full. It's open, but it's full. They're all about the same. It's like, I get them down to here and then I can't find them and then I buy another one. What? Right? We don't need that. That's a waste of money. Although, we're going to use all this, right? Eventually, sometime over the years. So, I just could not believe that I have 4 of them. It's kind of like, what was the other thing I had a whole bunch of? Oh, red wine, no, balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar, I think, I have a lot of. Because I couldn't find it, and then I'd buy it. And then all of a sudden I'm cleaning out the shelves. I'm like, why do I have so many bottles of this? So this is why it's important to rotate, go through your items, know what you have, organize it, take inventory of it. Even if it's not a down to the last drop inventory, at least have a widespread inventory. Like, you may not know exactly digging into your deep freeze how many pork chops you have in there, but you got a good 2 or 3 packages, right? Put pork chops down. 3 ? So you know that they're in there, so you can make something with them. And then once you start eating through some of that stuff, then you can count a little bit better or get down to the nitty-gritty of what you have. So anyway, this is why I need to do this challenge. Because we don't need 4 things of salt. We need to use these things up. So, this is also for a lot of homesteaders. Obviously have their own gardens. They raise their own cattle, chickens, all that stuff. I don't do any of that. Mine is from a lot of clearance foods. If you watch my channel, so a lot of clearance foods or friends and family that give me stuff, and then I preserve them. So, but I have canned a lot over the summer, fall. I think last year I started it, so this was my 2nd year of canning, pressure canning, and water bath canning I've done for a few years, so I have videos on those. So I have a lot of stuff downstairs, a lot of good sides, a lot of good meals that I can use for lunches that I don't have to panic or run out or get, or if I need a quick meal during the week, I'm gonna pop open one of those cans and that's what we're gonna have for dinner, because we're gonna rotate through that stock. That's the whole point of this, is to use what you have, use your food, get creative, which is so fun, and that's the part that I like, and then save some money. Save some money up because it's expensive right now. It's ugly out there right now. So I don't intend to obviously use everything in my freezer or use everything on my shelves till it's empty. I think I'll still have plenty left, but this is a challenge that you set your own rules. There's no rules for this challenge. You set it for your family, your household, whatever. So mine, I've thought about it. I've talked about it in a couple of previous videos. Mine is you can either choose not to go to the grocery store at all for this whole month or 2 months. Go for necessities that you don't already have stocked up, fresh, whatever, dairy, stuff like that. You choose you. If you have little kids, obviously you're going to need a few things that they don't understand, that they can't have their little snackies, whatever. But it's just my husband and myself and our 2 fur baby children, our boys. And so obviously we don't need, I have plenty of food for stuff, but I will be getting probably once a week bananas, because my husband loves bananas in his lunch. He works hard. He deserves to have some of these things. So I'm not going to deprive him of his bananas. So I will be getting bananas every week. I will be getting my Coke Zero every week. I may take it down a notch and try to cut it in half of what I usually buy. I usually buy like 3 2-liters a week. I do the 2 liters though, because then it's cheaper, and I just can put it back in the fridge. But we'll see. I'm not making any promises. Bleep that out. And then eggs, if I need eggs. I do have like a 60 pack that I recently bought at Kroger's. They were on sale. Well, they were on sale on Instacart through Kroger's, not actually at Kroger's. And got a 60 eggs for $6.49. I thought that was pretty damn good. So I got a package of those in there. So eggs would be a big thing, because we eat those for breakfast pretty much every morning. So eggs, bananas, Coke Zero. Once in a while he wants his Diet Sunkist, so I would do that for him. And I think that's about it. We got a lot of dairy. We got a lot of cream cheese. We got a lot of regular cheese. We got 2 things of sour cream. We got a few low-carb noodles that we can use up if need be. I do have a few challenges coming up in mid-January and a couple in February that I may have to buy something for if I can't figure it out. But if I don't, it'd be like $2-3 or something. You know what I mean? So I'm not really worried about that. So I think I'm going to set my budget probably just for those things, maybe at $15 a week is what I'm going to spend. If I have to get the pops and the bananas and eggs like that, and if there was something miscellaneous. But for the most part, I really like these challenges. It really makes me be creative, and I love to be creative. I love it. So that being said, I want to show you one thing. I am going to take you out to the freezers. Let you see the freezers that the 2 freezers, I guess. 3 freezers. I forgot I got a little one downstairs of what we have in our freezer. I'm going to take you down to my canning goods. It's a little messy down there. I should probably clean before I go down there, but it's real life, people. And it's after the holidays. Screw it. We're going down. So you can see a lot of things I have canned down there that I will be using up and using in meals and stuff that you'll see upcoming. Jessica at 3 Rivers Homestead, they have a big family, and she videos every meal and snack that they do throughout the week. I'm not going to do that. I have to be to work by a certain time in the morning, and it's it's a little hard to do all that stuff, and I'm just not going to do that. So for breakfast, I can tell you right now, we have eggs every morning. That's it. 2 eggs, cheese, a little bit of salsa, maybe some hot sauce or something like that on it. Now, if I have to get a little creative with it, I might show you that on the weekends. I might show you the breakfast that I come up with, because I do have a lot of keto pancake mix. So we're going to be using that stuff up. So lunches are usually leftovers from the night before's dinner. And usually, like 80% of the time. Every once in a blue moon, well, it'll be my lunch. It'll be part of my husband's lunch, but then I make him a sandwich, and he's gone for like 12 hours. So he'll have a sandwich, some hot thing from the night before, cheese, sometimes some Triscuits or crackers or something fun snack in there for him, some cottage cheese. That might be another thing, cottage cheese, I might have to pick up from time to time for him, because I like variance in his lunch, so he has a lot of different things, and he needs quick things that he can just eat and keep working and eat and keep going. So, yeah. So you will mainly see my meals, my dinners. Every once in a while you might see something on the weekend. So we're planning 2 months, people. We're planning. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to tell you about this exciting giveaway that we are going to do. This is for January only. There will be another one in February. So every video that I put up that has the hashtag 3 Rivers Challenge in it, and you will see it in the title, you'll see it in probably the picture itself, but you'll see it in the title, and the hashtag 3 Rivers Challenge. If that video has it in it for January, you need to like it and comment on it, and then you will be entered into a drawing for this vintage cookbook, and it's called Recipes for Good Eating. In February, there'll be another cookbook. But I have so many cookbooks, and I love so many of them, and I was going through, I just pulled out, I went upstairs, pulled out like 6 or 7 cookbooks I haven't looked at in a long time, so I can work with this challenge and get creative, right? So, but this is, it's from oh good Lord, I can't see, 1945. So, and it's in really nice condition. I'm going to pass it on to you. I've used it a few times. I'm not going to lie. I have used, so it's made by Crisco, or it's sponsored by Crisco or whatever. So it's a lot of frying stuff with Crisco, but you know, Crisco lasts in your cupboards forever. I have Crisco up there that has been there for a long time, and I used it for cookies this year. I'm trying to think of what I made out of here. I'll tell you. I know, I saw it earlier, and I was going to tell you guys. Luncheon potato balls. I've done that. Pigs in a blanket, but you know, that's pretty much in a lot of cookbooks. I have not done the fried deviled eggs though. That, I don't know. Rice and cheese balls. I've done those. I've done a few things out of here. So there's potato pancakes and vegetables, a victory vegetable plate. There's, I don't know, it's a really nice cookbook. There's a lot of chocolate sundae pie, butterscotch pie. Oh, yum. I have to take a picture of that. And the pictures are really, it's cool. You know, I love my old cookbooks. So, and it's in nice condition, so I thought I'd pass it on to you guys. So, like I said, this is for January. Every video I put with the hashtag 3 Rivers Challenge, you need to comment and like. Comment whatever you want. Say something nice at least. Comment, hope I win. Happy holidays. Hey, where are you from? Anything like that. I don't care. Just comment on there and like the video. And then you will be put in a drawing. I'm going to do it on a computer thing. It'll randomly draw whatever from those people, and I will ship it out. No charge to you. I'm just going to ship it to you. I also want to show you one other thing in case you're not a winner on here or you're interested, but I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video and the video is coming out. Just in case anyone wants one of these. I don't know if you watched one of my last videos during Vlogmas, but this is a plant that I have that is Mother of Millions. And if anybody wants, I don't want to move this because they'll all fall. But if anyone wants, these are all babies with roots on them. And they tend to fall if I bump this thing. So this is why it looks like this. If you see this in my videos, this is why, because I'm scared to move. I don't know what to do. But these are the babies growing. They're all over the place. They're here on the floor. So if you want one of these babies, or some of these babies, I would give you quite a few, probably. And I would send them to you free. So if that's something you would like also, besides entering the contest, if you would like some little babies to sprout on your own, I'll put them in a little envelope, package them up, and ship them on the way. I just need you to email me at, my email is in the link down below, or in this description box, I think is where it's at. So just shoot me an email and let me know let me know your address, whatever, and I'll ship them to you. I won't charge anything. I got some stamps. I'll get them out in the mail, and I'd rather have them go to a good home. They're in a good home now, but I feel bad because they're all just hanging there. So, and I got so many of them. I knew what I was getting myself into, trust me. But, so that's a little bonus. That's for anybody. Just let me know. I think that's it. So let's stop rambling. This will be all through January, and then in February I'll do another giveaway on another cookbook, another vintage cookbook. I think it's a 50s. What did I say this one was? I think that one's a 50s one. Yeah, slightly early 50s. And it's, I think, a second part to this one. Like it's very similar, and I think it's by Crisco. So anyway, okay, let's take you, I'm going to just show you quickly the freezer, the pantry downstairs where all my canning stuff is and all that stuff. And yeah, this is going to be fun. I look forward to this. I look forward to making snacks too, and different things like that are low carb, or things for my husband's lunch, getting creative to put stuff in his lunch, like making my own pudding for him and stuff like that. And I have applesauce down there and stuff like that for his lunch. I love, this is why I make so much applesauce. Now I would use, obviously, to create the meals and stuff, you use your fresh food kind of sooner than later, obviously, right? So I do have apples, some oranges that can be used for his lunch, stuff like that. I used up the broccoli the other day. Different things like that. So fresh foods. I know I have cabbage in there that I'm going to be using up. Stuff like that. You want to use the fresh, obviously, first. If you dehydrate, you got those things, use those up. I have dehydrated peppers down there. I need to throw those in some soup, something like that. Yeah, I don't freeze dry. I wish I had a freeze dryer. I don't, but if you freeze dry, I think that's one of the last things you really need to use up. But it's just to rotate, not spend extra money, use what you have. Then if you only have enough for January, go into February and you can start grocery shopping again, you know? So yeah, that's what the challenge is. Those are my rules. I'm just gonna do like a $15 budget a week. I won't even necessarily, cottage cheese gets us through usually 2 weeks if I buy the big container. So, you know, I'm pretty good with that. I'm excited about this challenge. So let's go out into the garage. Here comes Zipper, right here. Yep, that's Zipper. Okay, yep, they know you're here. And we'll see what my freezer looks like. Okay, cheers. Child, he thinks this is outdoors. So, Biscuits, what are you doing? I'm okay if he thinks this is outdoors. If I open the garage, he thinks he's going outdoors, and that's fine. That's fine with me. Because he's never going outdoors again. He just doesn't know it yet. He's the one that, if you haven't followed us, he's our newest cat, and we brought him back from our campsite, where we camp all summer long. So, yeah, got hubcaps back there, because that's what we do. Need a hubcap, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to show you the freezer. Actually, this is probably the thinnest my freezer has been in a long time, because I've actually been kind of halfway doing this challenge already for December. If you watched my Christmas party, you would see that I did all our food for our Christmas party, our friend's Christmas party that we have, out of everything I already had in my freezer or in my pantry or wherever. So I really didn't buy anything for it, and I had everything to entertain. So it was great. It was nice. I could enjoy it and not be stressed out, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Right, so in here, I have to update the outside of my freezer, because I added some stuff probably 3 weeks ago, and I haven't updated the freezer. So we got some chicken breasts up here. These are ribs, some pork chops that in a recent video I just stored up that I got on, where did I get? Oh, at Kroger's. They were on sale. It was a pork loin. I cut them up into pork chops. That is, God knows what. What is that? Oh, I guess we'll just throw that down there. Probably lamb of some sort. Yeah, like a lamb. Yeah, maybe I'll do that on a Sunday. We got chicken legs over here. This is sectioned out. This is all ground lamb in here, and actually, I'm doing pretty good. It was like, whew, full over, plus I got more downstairs, I think. So we use a lot of that for tacos. This is ground lamb. If you think you don't like it, I understand. I totally understand. But for tacos, it's really good, because anything with strong seasoning overtakes some of the flavor of the gaminess, you know what I mean? And then I also mix it with ground beef and do for meatballs a lot of times. This is, I don't know, all ground beef. Yes, ground beef. And this is ground beef. There's some ground sausage back there. This is, I still have another one of these Smokies that I got on Flash Food on clearance, so I can use that for entertaining if I need to. I got some chicken back there. This chicken here is mostly like ham, like ham pieces and stuff like that. So it's all, I think, is ham. Oh, ground pork and ham. I don't know what Biscuits is doing. More chicken legs. I don't know why they're down here, but whatever. Ground pork, sausage links. We got some ham back there. We got a turkey. We got, this is my beef bin, so we got some steaks back there. I know I'm going to pull some of those out and make some beef tips, steak tips, yeah, during the week. What is this big ass thing? Cubed round steak. We got, what are these? Oh, we got a chicken back there. Pork chops, bone-in pork chops. These are different things that I've gotten places. They're a little frostbit, but that's okay. We're gonna work with them. We're gonna season them up and make them work. This is what you want to get out of your freezer. You don't want to waste this. What is that? Oh, a porterhouse steak. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna waste that. I'll get it out. I got it on clearance. Down here we got a lot of fresh veggies that I've like my peppers and stuff during the summer that I've chopped up, put in there. We also got broccoli in there. We got cauliflower rice, corn that we got to use up. This is more cauliflower, stuff like that over here. We got 3 things of butter, some more peppers, just different things. Another broccoli thing that probably wouldn't fit down there. We got cheeses. We got raspberries that when my husband and I went and picked them, I froze them, so they're from June. We got another chicken over here. I think this is when the freezer is full and I had to put stuff in the door. Oh man, I forgot about these. I need to have these for lunch one of these days. These are homemade tamales. A lady came to work and a couple times, and she came in and she's a customer of ours, and so she makes homemade tamales, so we bought them from her, and they are so stinking good. I just love them. But I froze them, so oh, here's some more. Here are the queso tamales. These are the chicken tamales, I think. Then we got over here blueberries. So we got lots of fruits. We got more cheese here, sliced cheese. We got mozzarellas. We got all these. I know it's a little messy in here. I told you I should have cleaned. Sliced cheese there for if we want to do a grilled cheese sandwich, because we got tomato soup downstairs. So this is this freezer. I gotta get out of here before it explodes, right? It's beeping at me. It's a little messy over here. This is like just the upstairs kind of quickie pantry, but I got a couple juices for my husband, so I don't have to worry about getting those. If anything, I could use it in my budget and go to the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, you guys. I'm telling you. If you need juices, Dollar Tree, $1.25. And I even got an orange juice one down there for him, and there's some of his pops. So we got some stuff stocked. I got some crackers I can snack on. I got a big thing of Parmesan cheese. I got my vinegar, so we're good. Okay, it's a little dark in here, and I apologize for that. But this is the most recent frozen food that we got from the fair meet in August. So this will be the last thing I use because it's just from this year. So we got a lot of pork roast, pork chops. We got ground pork. Is it focusing? I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Lamb. We got more ground lamb, more ground burger down here. Sorry. Different things in here. If I need to, I can move them upstairs when it gets to that point. Why is this not focusing? There we go. So yeah, so that's my little freezer down here in the basement, and it holds a lot of stuff. And there's some big things in there. So if I need to, I'll get to this. But I'm hoping I don't need to get to this. I can use the stuff upstairs. Okay, so we have boxes of things, and you can store them like this as long as they're not directly on top of each other. So these are like my I don't even know, hold on. So we got like some hamburger soup here, we got some cabbage soup. I know I have some This is goulash starter, so if I wanted to add noodles, I could. I can also eat it without. We got applesauce that we just did in October from fresh picking. Pork carnitas that's already done from February, so I can use those for taco nights or carnita nights, obviously. The goulash. We got, well, some of these are reused. Corn salsa, which is amazing, and it's really good on eggs in the morning. This is the blackberry applesauce. So I used whatever fruits and stuff I had. So I got so stuff like that would be for my husband's lunch. The applesauce is obviously, we could use some of the soups for lunches if need be, if we don't have anything left over. This is enchilada sauce. We got a lot of that. Down here, hold on. What is going on? I don't want to break anything. I don't even know. Oh, these are all applesauces down here. And there's other stuff. But applesauce is plenty of that. We have pizza sauces, homemade pizza sauces down there. Right there is grape juice that I made with grapes. So I just got to strain the grapes out and we have grape juice. We have green beans down here. Plenty of green beans. We have some fresh veggies that we have to use up here. Do you think? So those will come first, I think. Over here we have a strawberry pie filling. We have pickles. We have more applesauces. We have more of the, this is Texas corn. So I did some Texas corn, so that would be really good for a Tex night. We have more, this is a mixed veggie. So veggie and garlic broth, and it's got all kinds of veggies in it. These are the carrots. Over here, I told you we had tomato soup. I just got to add the cream. I put the note on there so I can make my tomato soup and make grilled cheese sandwiches for it. And not that tomato soup is real hard to make anyway, but okay. So we have 3 bags of garlic cheese croutons that I could use for salads and stuff for my husband, or use them for something. A little bit of wheat Chex still left over, and we made Chex Mix in one of my other videos for my husband for Christmas, and I have a little bit left over, and I was gonna make it upstairs real quick tonight, and then I realized I have some from the last time I had it, but sealed up nicely, so I'm gonna bring that upstairs, but I'll leave that one here. So we got, like, see how I said we have pancake mixes. We have some snacks if we need them. We have Doritos, my lifeline when I want to be bad. Yeah, more pancake mix. I got stuff, people. I got stuff. We got olives and more banana peppers and pimentos. And look what I found, you guys. You know, I got 4 containers of salt, and there's another one. What the hell? Oh my god. So I got pumpkin. We're not even going to talk about it. We're just going to keep moving on. So I got all this stuff. I got a big thing of pepper. I got plenty of stuff. Over here are jars I haven't even put away yet, which is carrot soup, which is so good. More pizza sauce, stuff like that. Over here is the more applesauce. We got beef cubes, chicken, the ugly chicken. It's canned. We got more applesauce down there because I used it in my husband's lunch a lot. We have, what are these? Like, what the heck are those? I think it's green beans with radishes in them and stuff. Here's some more. There's some meatballs that are already canned. Things I can just use up. More meat. I forgot I have meatballs down here. I need to use those. It's not focusing. Sorry. This is, I think, ugly chicken also. Oh, Italian chicken. So that's Italian chicken cubes. This chicken, if you've never canned chicken, you should. It is so good. It's just like the canned chicken, so you can use it in dips and stuff like that. Chicken sandwiches is so good. More pickles, stuff like that. Up here, more green beans. We got a lot of green beans. We got a problem. And more pickles, zesty pickles. I did a lot of zesty pickles. So, but you gotta let them sit for a while. And these are from August, so I think we might be okay now, but not sure. All right. Okay, so there you go. You got to see what I got to work with. Obviously, I have a cupboard still up here. I have in this freezer, I have another turkey. I have some lunch meat. I do have some from Thanksgiving. I have stuff frozen and left over. This is stuffing. What's this stuffing? For sure it's stuffing. And green bean casserole, easily can use that in a week for a side for 2 different dinners for during the week. I have frozen veggies in here. My friend and I, this was fun. We took a class and went to learn how to make pierogies by ourselves, like homemade pierogies. And so we made pierogies. These ones we purchased, but these are the ones that are left over. I already ate probably about 10 of them. But these are homemade pierogies by me. So I'm pretty proud of those. That was a fun class. I got hamburger or hot dog buns in here. If you saw my video earlier, that was from Kroger's, and they were on clearance, low carb hot dog buns, which are sometimes hard to find and a lot of times hard to find in the summer. So I put them in 4s and froze them in the freezer here. So yeah, we got some stuff. Couple things I want to go over, and then I'll end this video because I know it's getting a little lengthy here. And we got mouth going by again. The biggest way to get through this is to meal plan. Meal plan, meal plan, meal plan. And I'm going to show you my meal plan that I've started. I haven't finished it yet. There's a couple days I'm not quite sure about. Meal plan, and use your cookbooks. If you have cookbooks, go to allrecipes.com. If you don't have cookbooks or none that you really care for, or you're kind of starting out on this adventure, go to allrecipes.com. If you have a shitload of corn or you know, whatever, a lot of broccoli, or like you got the cube steak, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm tired of making cube steak one way. Go in there, put your item in, and then it'll give you, whether it's savory or whatever variation for recipes. It's a great tool to have and great tool to use. Get into your cookbooks though. I have a lot of them. So this is where I tend to force myself to pull them out, because I get so overwhelmed with the cookbooks because I just love them all, and then I just sit there and read. I'm like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then I don't do any. So, but during this challenge, I'm also challenging myself to use a recipe out of one of my vintage cookbooks every week. At least one recipe from my meal planning is going to be from a vintage cookbook. It'll be a different cookbook. I'm not going to use 5 out of 1 cookbook. I'm going to use my cookbooks. I have them. I enjoy them. I might as well use them. And a lot of times I come up with, you know, some of those recipes when they come out of the cookbook, and I use them, and I'm like, this gets added to one of our favorite things that we like to eat. You know what I mean? Like, you won't know unless you try. So, and that's also what this challenge is about. You won't know now you'll get to know where you need to stock up on other things for your family, whether it be just pantry shelf stuff. It doesn't mean you have to can, it doesn't mean you do food preservation that way. You may be a stockpiler, like for canned food. I didn't even show you that shelf down there. I do have regular canned green beans and corn and different sauces and canned tomatoes and, you know, Hunts and all that stuff. I have all that stuff downstairs. I used to have more of it before I started preserving my own. I have less now, but I do have it. I have broth down there. I also have my own canned broth that I have down there. So I also have in the fridge, I have for broth, I have the Better Than Bouillon beef, chicken, and one other, garlic, I think, in there. So that'll make me a lot of broth. So I have different options for everything. The thing is, you'll learn, if you're new to this, you'll learn to stock things when they're on sale. When they're on sale, stock up on sale. If you don't have a garden, that's okay. You don't have to have a garden. It's just being kind of, so you have something. You know what the best part about this is? When I'm hungry and I need something for dinner, I'm like, shoot, what am I going to make? Well, I can go out to the freezer. I can go downstairs. I don't have to go to the store already. And I've already, like I said, I've already have been trying to do this pretty much through December. It's been tough. It's been really tough, and you all know that. There's plenty of you out there going through tough times. So that's what we've been doing, and so I've gotten through it this far. You know, I'm not going to stop. There's going to be little times that we do things and we may eat out, but when we eat out, we don't eat fast food. We have a nice dinner. It's usually like a date night or something, but for the most part, I cook, and that's what I'm doing. So remember the cookbook. We're doing this giveaway. You have to like the video, and well, you need to be a subscriber, but I think you have to be a subscriber anyway to like it and comment anyway. Otherwise, it won't let you do it. So please subscribe. It really, really helps my channel. like it, and just leave a nice comment down below. And I will go over my pre-meal plan real quick for you this week. All right, so if you don't have one of these, it's no big deal. Get a piece of paper, write it down. It really helps you. If you don't get them on the same days, it's no big deal. It's your home. Switch it around if something doesn't work out. But I'm going to do unstuffed peppers in the skillet. I'm going to use cauliflower rice and some of the red bell peppers that I got recently from Flash Food, but I also have to preserve those, put them away. I have plenty of them, and I'm going to freeze them up. Don't mind that. Stuffed chicken breasts I'm going to do. Cajun steak bites with I have a little bit of fresh broccoli still left in the fridge, so I'm going to use that up and just do like some cheese and stuff on it. But I got those old steaks in there, and to cook them normally, they might taste a little blah, but if I do Cajun seasoning on them, they'll turn out really good. Oh, see, he's pointing to this for you. Chicken fingers, I might do. I have chicken tenderloins. Chicken tenders I'm going to pull out and thaw, so we'll see how that goes. I don't quite know on Friday yet. Saturday night, we're going to have a date night, so we're going to go eat out somewhere. It won't be an expensive place, I can tell you that. And Sunday, I haven't decided what I want to do for a Sunday dinner yet. So that is my meal plan. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button so you can see every Three Rivers challenge that I'm going to do. And then when you hit that hashtag with the little pound sign, it will take you to all the other people that are doing it too. So you're going to get all kinds of ideas. We're here for you, you're here for us, and we appreciate it. Also, I will leave Jessica's link down below for her channel so you can see what she does in a week. And she's very creative, and she's got some food allergies, stuff like that she has to work with. So that might be more your thing. We eat low carb, and I'm hitting it hard. So there's not going to be any, unless I do something for work or I'm doing something for a food challenge, or like a video challenge thing that I'm doing, then it's going to be low carb, and that's it. No extra goodies. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you stick around through the challenge. Remember to anything with, and this will be one of them. This is the first one. You got to like it, leave a comment, because it'll have the hashtag Three Rivers Challenge in it. And there'll probably be at least 4, maybe 8 videos for the month. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll do all week or if I'll do like halfway week and do some of the food, and anywhere from 4 to 8 is probably what are going to be the videos that you need to watch to win this cookbook. So, cheers!